big fights, granny goodness, Cyborg, Halo stepping up. Yo, let's do this. NERDSoul. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that street geek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, coming with another wonderful episode of Thumbnails. I know it's been a long time, but I was trying to stretch it out between the last part and the next part, because we ain't gonna see no more until June. And that's the show where all of these kids get together. Some a little bit older now, they done graduated, some new young blood coming in the game. And there is so much to get through when it comes to meta-human trafficking. And that show we're talking about is Young Justice. In this issue, we're covering episodes 10 all the way through 13. So, before the break, we're going to do 10 and 11. After the break, 12 and 13. And I got my boy, that's right, NERDSoul Light in the house representing for us. So, let's go into smooth and real easy to the whole welcome to the jungle kind of style. And you know what? This is a piece that really allowed Metamorpho to shine. See, he online with me with that. Shiva came through, Batman came through in a way that I thought really matched the intensity of what they were going up against. You know what I'm saying? They had Deathstroke, you know what I'm saying? They had Bane coming through, and Bane and Batman is of course a time-honored tradition of the match of the physical power, and just seeing that back and forth with Katana, with Shiva, seeing that back and forth with your boy Metamorpho and Deathstroke, of course, with him being like, man, bullets don't work. That was just cool. That was a lot of fun. And of course, what makes this show just enjoyable and worth watching, the choreography of the fight scenes always shine. Ain't I right? The choreography was shining. See, it always comes through. And with that said, we kind of got a chance to see a slice of life as well with, of course, Connor and your girl Magan, with just the newlywed, well, not new, they're engaged, but the newlywed vibe. She's like, all I'm wearing is my, my engagement ring, and that was cute. A second for them to be themselves. And I really love that, getting a chance to be like, all right, yes, we fight and stuff all the time, but these people still have relationships that they have to take care of. And speaking of taking care of relationships, we get to see, of course, on the other side where people aren't taking care of their relationships. That's right, Silas. Silas Stone is not taking care of his little boy. See what I'm saying? He ain't taking care of his little boy. See, we here. But see, Silas, he ain't there. So we here, and he ain't paying attention. Of course, Vic is trying to do everything. Dad, I just want you to come to the game. And of course, time honored, as we've seen through all iterations, Pops is just like, look, I got science stuff to do, and I ain't worrying about all that. And you really get to see in the voice actor, the portrayal of like the emotion coming through. Like, yo, I had, people coming through, people, on other fathers came, spectators came, people that came from colleges, they rolled through, but somehow you can't even text me. You can't even, even regard me as your son. And of course that comes out in a huge way. In this fight, their battle of words back and forth with each other. Him calling his son boy, and him honestly just being like, yo, I want a father. I don't want this guy that's just around doing science stuff all the time. You mean something to me as well. And, of course, we get the big accident. And that's where something very interesting with the father box comes into play. And I'm really digging how the father box decided, yo, I'm going to take over with this whole murderous intent, and get to see how he comes through and how he has to battle against that. We see it later in the episodes 12 and 13, where he tries to fight against it, where he tries to push it back, but the father box is extremely strong as it's become part of him. You know what I'm saying? And that battle between, my anger was there, but the murder intent wasn't mine. It shows kind of where he was when it comes to his father's attitude towards him. And you get to see, not even a broken man, a broken young man that's just looking to his father for guidance, for love, for reassurance. And I like that they drove that home. They gave it some time to really, wash over us. And kind of sit with it and see where his perspective lies. See how he feels about his father and what his father has done to him by not being around. Last thing I'll jump on about these episodes that I thought were really compelling was going to school. Let me ask you this. If you're raising, well, not really raising, if you're kind of harboring these kids and teaching them how to, get their combat mission on and stuff, do they really need to go to school? Like, I don't know. Of course, education is always key, but you don't have to go to a specific school to get that education. They can learn tons of stuff from Nightwing and Magan and all. Matter of fact, she could probably do a mental thing where she could put mad school inside their mind already. I don't see the purpose of them going to school, but tell me what you think. Holler at me in them comments. Let me know what you think about them going to school, because I don't really see a reason. See, you don't see a reason either. Not when you have so much going on and so many people that you could learn from that are better than your average teacher. Why? But guys, we got tons of other stuff to get to after the break. And first, Kill Brand's gonna help us pay them bills. Oh yeah, check that link below. Hat, shirts, hoodies, all that jazz. And once you find something you like, of course, cop it. Now, let's get into granny goodness. We see Beast Boy on set. He's doing his acting. He drops that tear. Everybody like, yo, I love how you drop that tear. He's like, I had practice. And we know where that practice came from, because we've been down with you since season 2, my dude. Well, actually season 1, but you know what I mean. We've been down for a minute. And we get back to the storyline of the light with Granny Goodness and seeing where this comes from and why and what they're doing with these goggles. And I love the time that we spent in the mind of Beast Boy. I really love it. See, he don't love it that much. That's why he don't want me to talk about Beast Boy like that. But I gotta be honest, Beast Boy came through. Even Magan was like, you solved your own problem with this. You worked it out in your own mind. You figured it out for yourself. You became your own hero. And that's why Beast Boy is wasting his talents on TV. And that's why I'm glad he's back, possibly, with the team fighting against the forces of evil. But we got to slide that to the side, because this is an episode, or these 2 episodes brought together a lot of the relationships that we've been waiting on for a very long time. We got to see some kisses. Oh yeah, that's right. We got kisses all around. And I was like, that was sweet. That was sweet. I thought it was sweet. I'm pretty sure you thought it was sweet too. I thought it was nice to see some love in the air on Halloween, no less, but still love in the air. But what really worked here for me is that we got the multiple operations on the good guy's side come through. We got to see Batman and his teamwork. We got to see the young adults teamwork. We got to see the younger teamwork. And I like that. I really hope that we find a way to really push past the problems that we have within the different teams and really strike a tough blow against the bad guys. Of course, everything's up in the air. Brian and Halo are now, boyfriend and girlfriend. We got Granny Goodness. We don't know what's going on with her. If she's going to, how she's going to fight back. And also, we don't know if the father box is truly cleansed. Of course, we got Cyborg saying like, yo, we went through it. We had a fight. I'm cleansed. I'm good now. But Halo, she's had some ups and downs with her powers. And I don't know if it's over yet, but hopefully it is, because we definitely saw a great conversation between the father and mother box. And I really enjoyed that. Thought it was a great part of the show in general. And you take moments like that, mixed with the kisses, mixed with the Connor and Magan, those moments that are true family moments that really matter between characters, that I think makes this show just as strong as it's ever Ben. You got Beast Boy Magan's relationship. You got Connor and Magan's relationship. You got Black Lightning and his relationship with the, we'll see how that works out. We also have Breon's relationship, and these people honestly care about each other, and they look out and watch out for each other to the point where these are lives and interpersonal relationships that we're following. And I think this is a strong, solid group. Of course, there was that conversation between Magan and Connor, like, yo, look, this is not what we signed up for. Like, yo, we supposed to be engaged. We supposed to be getting our newlywed on, all right? Not with these kids. But the heroic part is that they're pulling together and doing what they got to do. Last thing I'll leave you guys with is Black Lightning was unleashed up in that joint. She was like, oh, this electricity, it tickles a little bit. He was like, oh, you can take a little bit more voltage? Well, try this. Badow. And the homegirl went down to her knees. So we got them taking down the metahuman post. It's a big blow to the metahuman trafficking. We got new kids. We've saved kids. We got the bad guys sort of on their heels a little bit. Maybe, just maybe, we can turn this around and have a good outcome, a happy ending, if you will, for our heroes. So holla at me. I'm gonna holla at you. Down in the comments, let's talk Young Justice. I know we still got a while to wait. I tried to hold this off because we still got a while to wait, but June is not super duper far away. So before I bounce, I'm gonna tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right. Check me out right there. All my videos for the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt player. Don't forget to get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right. There's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, the best way to hide who you really are is a charm by Zatanna. Peace.